That storm, bringing a confirmed tornado across the southern portion of our viewing area, tore a path of destruction 122 miles long. And now Governor Holcomb has declared a state of emergency for Sullivan and Johnson counties. Over the next half hour, we want to bring you the images, the impact from the storm, and how Hoosiers can help, because we know so many of you want to do so. Tonight, we have team coverage across our state. We want to begin with Rich Nye in Sullivan. And Rich, just in from the National Weather Service, they say it was likely an EF-3 that touched down there.
Jenny, tonight it is cold and windy here in Sullivan. Cleanup efforts began early this morning and continued all day here in this small town in southwest Indiana. Local and state officials believe everyone has been accounted for, but 3 people died, about 10 more injured in a strong tornado that ripped through this city last night. 155 homes were destroyed in the city of Sullivan, 200 total in the county. The National Weather Service estimates the tornado was EF-2 or EF-3, with winds between 111 and 165 miles an hour. The tornado was on the ground for 8 to 10 miles, with a swath of 1/8 to 1/4 of a mile. The tornado warning was issued at 10:08 Friday night, giving residents about 22 minutes to prepare.
What we try to do is to provide information and get warnings out in advance, and then people have an action plan that they know what to do and can take cover. And I guess if there's a silver lining, it's that, despite the tragedy, the terrible tragedy, that there wasn't more lives lost or people hurt. Inside this house, Lacey Bogard braced for impact with the granddaughter on her lap and her 2 sons.
I come out on the porch and I said, "It's coming," and my son told me, he's like, "Quit being over dramatic and go back to your room." When the lights went off, I said, "It's coming," and I went in. She was on my bed, and I just dove on top of her, and then my oldest dove on top of me and her, and my youngest was in the living room with trying to get the dog, and it was over within 30 seconds. It was terrifying.
Lacey and her family are okay. They salvaged what they could from what's left of their house. They have a place to go. Governor Holcomb arrived Saturday afternoon to meet survivors like Lacey. The governor surveyed the damage with the Sullivan mayor and thanked the cleanup crews.
You see, the folks that are here who have come from far and wide to help this city. This was a horrific event, but it brings out the absolute best in people too.
And you see this camper on its side, the house behind it completely flattened. The National Weather Service believes this is the first deadly tornado in the state of Indiana since Henryville in 2012. And tonight, Jenny, curfew will go into effect here in this impacted area from 7 p.m. until 7 a.m.
To keep everyone safe. And Rich, you and I have both covered tornadoes, sadly, throughout our state. To hear that comparison to Henryville really puts in perspective the power of this storm. Rich Nye live in Sullivan for us. Thank you.